Alright, so this is the idea that I'm going to be implementing for the final project. So the idea that I was thinking of doing is a Connect 4 game, and this is basically the layout that I've decided to go for the actual app. So when we actually go and fire up a preview of the phone, so this is what just the basic layout is looking like right now. It'll just be the name Connect 4 with a button for play. You'll be able to actually just click on that play button, and when you do that, it'll send you to the screen here, and this is the screen that's going to be for the actual game. This gray box is meant to indicate where the actual Connect 4 game will take place, and basically it'll just be a standard Connect 4 game. You'll be able to click inside one of the circles, and either red or yellow will appear. I'm going to try and implement so it lets you choose which color you want to be, either red or yellow. And once you do that, then you can actually start playing the game, and it'll allow you just to choose in between whichever actual slot in the table you want to pick for Connect 4. And once the game is actually done and you either win against the computer or if you lose against the computer, what will happen is it'll send you to this screen right here, which will either tell you you've won or you've lost, depending on what happened, the outcome of the match. And at the bottom here, we'll have a history button where you'll be able to click that and it'll show you the history of all the previous games that you've played. So it'll have game one, if you won that, they'll show that. Game two, if you happen to get a win there, then you get that. And if you lost game three, then they'll just have a loss. And in this play button at the bottom, this will basically be to actually show you, just to send you back to the actual screen of just being able to play. And so you'll be able to just keep looping through, going through all that. And I have a back arrow here, which will just be able to send you back to the home page. I'm going to see if I can implement anything after that to see if there's any other need for the back button there. Otherwise, I'll probably just get rid of that back arrow there. But one thing that I also have is a reset button. So say you're like halfway through the game and you're like, oh, I messed up one of the plays, or I didn't want to do that, or I realized that I can't win this game. You can just do a quick reset just by clicking this button, and basically it'll reset the board here and allow you to just restart the game. And one other thing is, once you go down here, you actually have this gear at the top, which is basically for the settings. So if you actually click on that, basically what I'm going to try and do is implement a different level system where it's just going to be level one will be like the easiest way. So maybe I'll try and code in the computer to make certain moves only. Like if you click towards the right, then it'll always go to the left or go up one or two away from you. And level two, try to make it a bit smarter so it almost mirrors your moves. And then three, I could try to do just like either the toughest opponent or every type of difficulty down to make level one just randomized so that it just chooses any random spot available that it can choose inside of the board. And as it gets lower, then it starts to actually make moves based off of the user's input, where it could do left one if you choose one to the right of it, or two across if you're choosing that one. But that is the basic implementation. And also, I forgot to show that, but when you actually go and choose one of the actual levels, it'll actually send you to the game back. So you choose level one, then it'll actually just send you to that. And then if you want to go through everything, and you actually go through a different game, go to a different level, and it'll send you just back there. And that was everything I'm thinking of doing for this upgrade, or not upgrade, but for this idea.